Greetings, mortals. Wizard Prang here, with another Eve Echoes video. One of the most confusing areas in this game is storyline missions. It took me ages to figure it out, so I've put together this video to help you navigate this part of the game, as it is a great way to make some serious ISK, even if you're just a beginner. To start, let's bring up the encounter menu and select Story. As you can see, there is a button for each of the 4 empires. Each empire has 4 storylines. Each storyline chain consists of 2 or more chain missions, symbolized by diamonds, and 1 elite chain mission, which is the circle, which is a little bit harder than the others. The ones in blue have already been done, the ones in grey have not. Opening up a storyline shows some backstory details, a list of the missions in the storyline chain, and the loot chest reward. Once all chain missions are done, you'll be able to unlock a scroll that gives you a final mission. More on that later. So, how do we do these missions? Let's head to Menu Encounters again, and this time go to News. This is where the missions are generated, including the storyline ones, which are identified by their empire's logo. To unlock a scroll, you have to do the chain missions. Some are deliveries, like this one, Gifts for the Interstellar Idol, while others are combat missions like Project Serpent Hunting. You can tell the type of mission by the circular icon at the top left of each mission tile. This is not a video on how to do the missions, that's a matter of personal preference. Some like to jump into the center of the battle, guns blazing. Personally, I prefer to blap them from 2 counties away wherever possible. The missions with ticks or check marks against them have already been done. You can do them for cash and prizes, but they won't count towards unlocking the scroll. Each of these chain missions are available at a variety of different levels, ranging from beginner, normal, advanced, hard, and expert. But the harder ones have tech level locks on them. You'll have to reach a specific tech level to do them. Given that I'm currently tech level 8, I cannot do the expert ones just yet. Raising the difficulty setting will give you tougher enemies, bigger bounties, better loot, and of course, more risk of getting killed. However, you can do storylines at any level, though the scroll mission will probably be beyond you until you reach tech level 7. The list of missions regenerates several times a day. I've not yet figured out how often this happens, but it doesn't really matter, as you can manually refresh the list every 30 minutes. To start with, finding fresh missions that have not yet been completed, is easy, but as you complete more and more, fresh ones become harder and harder to find. Sometimes you have to refresh every 30 minutes for hours on end, and then, like London buses, 3 of them show up at once. Once you've done all of the missions in a chain, you should claim the scroll as quickly as possible. If a scroll is ready, you will see a chain link icon on the Story tab, and then when you open that up, there'll be another one on the button for the specific empire that has a scroll for you. The completed chain, of course, is the one flashing in pick me yellow, and you click on it to open up and claim the scroll, which you do by hitting the Accept Mission button. They really need to change the verbiage on that. As soon as you claim it, the chain will clear down so you can start doing missions again to earn another scroll if you wish. So where did the scroll go? Well, let's take a look in our cargo hold. And there it is. If you select it, it will show you a brief description and its market value. To do the mission, simply click on Accept Mission. But if you choose not to accept the scroll mission, you can sell the scroll. The easier ones are less than 10 million, but the tier 10 ones change hands for north of 150 million ISK. So there's good money to be made doing this. And now for some miscellaneous tips that didn't really fit in anywhere else, along with some battle footage of a bunch of us demolishing a tech level 8 encounter. The scroll missions are much tougher than the chain missions, have multiple steps and sometimes multiple battles, and usually require a fleet to complete, although it is possible to solo them if you have the right ship and are very patient. Once you complete the scroll mission, you will receive a bonus payout that ranges from 25 million ISK to 300 million ISK, along with a loot chest that will be deposited at a trading station center belonging to that empire, which is usually in a very inconvenient spot a long way away. The scroll missions are either tech level 6, 8 or 10, as I mentioned, and each empire has 1 tech 6, 2 tech 8 and 1 tech 10. You can tell which are which by looking at the chains. The short 3 mission chains give you a tech 6 scroll, the longest one gives you a tech 10 scroll, and by a process of elimination, the other 2 are tech level 8. Also, low-sec missions are located in private belts, so you can ignore that boilerplate low-sec warning. The only people who can find those belts are those in your fleet. When are you ready to start doing storylines? As early as you feel comfortable. You can start doing the chain missions as early as tech level 5 if you have the right ship and skills. Tech level 6 probably, tech level 7 definitely, and by tech level 8 they become routine. The scroll missions, of course, are a different kettle of bananas. You can solo a tech level 6 scroll in a prophecy, a myrmidon, or something similar, as long as you're patient and don't do anything stupid. But it's always good to have a friend along for backup. Tech level 8 or 10 scroll missions are best handled with a fleet, as we're doing here. It's more fun, quicker, and your friends get a share of bounties and loot. As you can see, those enemies are getting blapped almost faster than I can get a lock on them. Feeling outgunned? Don't have a big nasty ship with long-range Blappmeister weapons? Well, one tactic is to bring along a buddy with a big nasty ship with long-range Blappmeister weapons. Let him wallop the enemies for a share of the bounty and the booty. Or, if you already have a big nasty ship, bring along a little friend to share in the bounties and pick up the loot. This is a great way to bring along some of the newcomers, help them make some ISK, and teach them fleet engagement protocols. Once the mission has been completed, the belt remains until the last person has left. So, if you're feeling generous, you can let your friends plunder the wrecks while you go on about your business. I'd like to end this video with a quick shout out to my corporation, Shadows of the Darkness, or SODS for short. I've been in several corporations, some good, some not so good, some dead, and this is one of the better ones. I highly recommend them. The emphasis is on casual fun and letting people do their own thing, but there's help and support when you need it. There are regular fleet engagements, low-sec mining parties, and plenty of assistance for new players. There's even an active Discord server, where I'm occasionally found on voice chat. So you can look me up there and tell me how crap my videos are. That's all for this one. Thanks for watching.